Remember this place, friends? We were here just about, it was either right before or right after the logging show last year. Michael Crowley Used Equipment. And the only difference, this time I got my drone. So we're gonna get the drone up. They got a few different pieces of equipment. There's the 210 Diamond. I don't know if it's the same one that was here last year, but they had a 210 out here. We'll climb up in there and get a little better view, but TSY 255, get some bad boy right there. We are definitely going to get right up in the cab, because remember I talked about the different controls for the swing yarder and everything. And this must be, is that a Christie? I'm not sure what it is, to be honest, but it's pretty cool. Truck mounted. Is that a telescoping? I cannot tell if that is a telescoping boom. Oh, it is. It is. Yeah, that piece comes out, so it must go up to at least an 80 foot. So that could be like a BU 50 Cummins motor. We'll climb up in there in a minute and see. Well, heck, we're here. Let's just check it out, huh? Okay, let's get up here. Ooh, that's kind of hokey. That'd be a little spooky climbing up in the snow. Oh, yeah, I don't know what this... If it's just a homemade jobby, or if this is like a Skagit, or it could be a Christie. That must be the guy line winches right there, I would assume. Skyline, skid line, mainline clutches, so your brakes would be the same. Maxi brake. Wait a minute, this is... Yeah, it's a triple drum. How many guy lines? One... Oh, wow, check that out. The guy line, it has choker bells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? What is that? We're gonna have to do some investigation here, friends. Anyway, so 1, 2, maybe that's that could be the raisin line. I would assume, no, it's gonna have to follow that one out and see where it comes from, because I'm thinking that's the raisin line for the two. These are going to be the guy lines, because there's 2, 3. I'm a little baffled. I'm definitely going to go back inside and get some information on this, because this is actually pretty cool. It's got to be a Skagit type. The blue is what's making me think Skagit. Right on. So yeah, pretty much the same. There's you know, this is obviously the transmission. I'm assuming that is the... There's no haywire drum. What the what? That's odd. But look at the size of the haulback. The haulback's only... That's actually... Shoot, the big yarders ran that size of haywire. So there might be a drum hidden here somewhere that I'm not seeing, but I'm definitely going to get some more information about this, because this is pretty cool. I'm really thinking that this is a Skagit model somewhere, maybe, like I'm saying, maybe a BU50. I know they made a BU50, and if they don't have the information in here, I'm sure we can find it from somebody. So 1, 2, 3, is there? No, that's... Yeah, I don't think there's a oh, no, right there. External hydraulic driven haywire drum. So those... Well, somebody's getting chewed out. Well, I gotta know now what this extra... So that one right there goes up. Yep, that's the raisin line. It goes through here, it goes right in that little pulley there. It's going to come back. I don't see a pin. It may be on that side. Anyway, so that's what pulls the tube out. Nifty, nifty, nifty. This would be, you know, for somebody that's just starting out, really wants to go to logging but don't have the money to buy the big bad boy next door. Because that absolutely is a beast, people. A beast. Look at that thing. So, alrighty. So, let's just start completely with the basics and everything. When you move on, or let's say we're getting ready to move to a job. You're looking at it. This is what we call the boom. This is what we call the gantry. That thing, the boom, is going to fall back against the gantry. Some of them have locks. Some of them you just use the line holds it against it. And then the haul back normally is what it is. So we'll crawl up here. Where's our haywire drum? Normally haywire drum's right here. It might be. Yep, that's our haywire drum. So anyway, see, this is, oh wow, oh boy, this is the bad boy. Oh, it is. Look at that. That's inch. I think that's inch standard. Skyline, skidding line, or yo-yo line, and then your, no, that's haulback. Yep, haulback skidding line. Oh my God, it's got the same size skid line as it does. Oh. Anyway, so to get this to lay down to move it, the cab's got to flop over too. These pins right here, you pop this pin out. Here's the haul back. See how it comes up through this pulley, down and into this? You go ahead on your haul back, pulls down, you pop those pins out, and then you start slacking your haul back off, and that gantry and everything just lays right down over onto a low boy. It's pretty cool. Really, really super cool. Flop over guy lines. See, now I've talked about that. See how the guy lines come out? They're one over top of the other. Where on the Falcon, you know, we'd have to move all three of them every time. With this, you could flop one over or flop one under. So instead of moving all three, you only end up moving one. Yeah. This is what we're talking about right here. Oh boy, this thing's got some wear to it. Oh yes. Completely different cab from what we're used to. Transmission. Let's see, you're gonna have to give me a couple minutes to get familiar with it. So here's our throttle and our swing. So you're bringing a turn in, you're throttling it, whichever way you want to swing. It just makes it user friendly. Skyline clutch, rear main, and this must be rear main, Skyline, front main. So instead of being haulback skid line, it's front and rear main. So this one here is going to be the haulback, which is the one that lays the tower over, like I was just saying. And then this one here is your front main. Skyline band brake, why we all like that. Travel. So yeah, then down here is going to be your, that might even be a throttle. Let's see, Skyline. I'm assuming, I'm taking a wild guess on this, but I'm betting if this, I bet it goes Skyline, haulback, or rear main, skid line, front main. So I mean, it's all the same. It's just set up differently than, you know, here's a swing brake, here's your maxi brakes, all your gauges, none of that stuff, you know, really changes. Guyline dogs, Guyline, God, this seat is comfy. Oh my God. This would actually be a really nice yard to run. That seat is nice. It's tore up, but I think you're getting what I'm laying down. What a badass. Can you just 5-speed? Get some. These 255s are absolute beasts of yarders. The way I explained it, though, we talked about the split drum, not a full single drum. So that's what I'm talking. On a split drum, instead of that being one big drum, and that thing can hold an absolute bundle of line. A split drum, there'd just be two drums there. Very, very good idea. mice, rats, they live in these things, and they will eat the plastic off your wiring. God, what a beast. Oh my. They're just badass machines. That's all there is.